Alright you guys, to start off this look, I'm using my new LA Girl Pro Contour Highlight Duo. This is a cream contour and highlight duo, and I'm just going to use the lightest shade in it. I believe this one is in the shade Deep, the duo set itself. And I'm just going to use the lightest shade and prime my lids with that. Then I'm going to go in with this ColourPop pressed eyeshadow palette. This palette is called Heavy Hitter, and I'm going to use this glittery but matte shade. This is kind of like a soft brown shade or orangey brown shade, and I'm going to apply this into my transition area using a large. Then I'm going to go in with this cocoa shade, which is the deepest shade in this palette, and I'm just going to use this into my crease and just blend it in with that first color, which is more of like a tannish orangey brown shade with some hints of glitter. Now I'm using Chocolatier, which is a hot pot from Coastal Scents. It's one of my favorite brown shades. I'm going to use that to deepen up my crease just a bit and just blend in those colors together so we can have a nice smooth transition. Now I'm going to go in with this shimmery shade, and I'm just going to pat this onto my lid using a shadow brush. Majority of the brushes that I used for this look are from Makeup Addiction, but I did use a Sonia Kashuk blending brush as well. So I'm just going to pat on that beautiful shade and go in with Blackberry. This brush is not from Makeup Addiction. This is a brush that I got from my Hard Candy palette. I'm just going to use this to deepen my outer V area. And just blend that in with that beautiful shade on my lid and bring it into my crease, and then just go in with a blending brush and just blend out those colors together so nothing looks too harsh and everything is softened up. Okay. Alright you guys, time for wing liner, my favorite part of this look. I'm gonna go a little bit bold, not too bold, a little bit bold, and create a very winged out liner look. If you guys want to do a straight line, you can do that. You know, just do what makes you feel comfortable. You never have to do exactly what I do. You know, tutorials mainly should be used, or if you want to just copy the entire look, but most people just use them for inspiration, you know, just to kind of give them an idea on what looks to do. So definitely do your look, you know, to accommodate how you feel, how comfortable you are, you know, wearing certain types of makeup looks. Okay, so I'm just gonna use some of that concealer that comes in that contour duo, and I'm just gonna clean up my wing liner because it was a little bit messy for my taste, and I'm just gonna clean it up using a concealer brush. Now using this black shadow from ColourPop, I totally forgot the name of it, but I'll put it down below in the description box for you guys. I'm going to use this rounded crease brush, or you can call it a detailer brush, whichever you like. And I'm just going to use that to deepen up my V area and slightly bring that into my crease. For mascara, I'm using my Roller Lash Mascara from Benefit Cosmetics. You can use any mascara that you have that works for you. And I'm just going to go ahead and add some concealer under my eye area and set it with a bit of powder as well to keep it from moving. Alright you guys, for lashes I'm using my 615s from Salon Perfect and my 206 from Ardell, and I stack those together. These are my favorite combination of lashes that I've stacked, and I wear them often in tutorials and in real life. So I'm just going to pop these on using the dark colored duo adhesive. Then I'm going to go back in with that cocoa shade from that palette from ColourPop and apply this underneath my lower lashes and just smoke it out so we can have a beautiful lower lash smoked out look. I don't want it to be plain or anything like that, but you can definitely leave it plain if you like, or if, you know, the smoked out lower lash thing doesn't look right for you. Okay, I'm going to go in with that same black shadow and apply a bit of this right underneath my lower lashes as close as I can to get to them, to make them appear fuller than they are. And I'm just using a straight liner brush, or you can call this a concealer brush if you like. I know some people call them a concealer brush, and I'm just going to use that for that. And I'm going to use the same shade that I use on my lid to my tear duct area to brighten it up a bit more. And I'm going to go in with my mascara to make those bottom lashes, you know, pop. So this is the final eye look, you guys. So I hope you like it. Okay, so on for the face, majority of my face I filmed off camera. I'm just gonna go in and set my under eye concealer. I actually used that duo contour kit from LA Girl, the new one, and I'll do another video where I show you guys how I use it. But I wanted to kind of cut this video a bit short because, you know, I think you guys have seen me contour a lot already. So I'm basically just setting that concealer, and now I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Pro Matte Powder in the shade Cocoa and this kind of pointed tulip shaped brush from Coastal Scents, and it's a synthetic brush, and I'm going to use this to contour my face and deepen up the foundation because it kind of looks masky, and I have been out in the sun a bit. I got actually like a little red from being out in the sun. It's been getting warm, so that's a good thing, but I got a bit red, so I'm trying to balance out this foundation and the rest of my body. That can be very hard to do when, you know, you have like 3 to 6 different colors all over you. But, you know, I do what works for me, and I suggest you guys do what works best for you, okay? Alright, you guys, now I'm going to go in with this duo palette. This is a blush and highlight palette. It's called the Knockout, and this is from ColourPop's new spring collection. I'm using the highlight shade, which is a golden peachy shade, which I'm going to apply as my highlight on my cheekbones and my Cupid's bow area. And I'm using this highlight brush from Makeup Addiction, okay? I know a lot of you guys like highlights, some of you guys don't like highlights, so just do what makes you feel comfortable. That is the key in life. Do whatever it is that makes you feel comfortable. You never want to do something that you're uncomfortable with, okay? For lips, I'm using ColourPop liquid lipstick in the shade Ribbon. I believe this is from the Hello Kitty collection. I'm not sure if they still have it, but if they do, make sure you check their website. And I'm just going to apply this all over the lips, a little at a time. It has a really nice velvety matte texture, not super drying at all. But if you use certain pencils, it can get crumbly, so be careful. Now I'm just going to use this Wet n Wild black eyeliner pencil, and I'm just going to deepen the edges of my lip, well, the outer parts of my lip, to give it that ombre effect. Then I'm going to go in with my Blackberry eyeshadow and the small brush that I got from Hard Candy, and use this to deepen the lip as well. You know, this little brush from that Hard Candy palette really came in handy. It's really good for, you know, little detail work and controlling powder. So that's why I'm using it on the lip with this deeper color. The Blackberry eyeshadow shade is perfect for creating these types of red ombre lips. Instead of using like a traditional black, this is not really black. It's a very deep eggplant purple bluish tone shadow, like a blackberry. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with some of my concealer and clean up around my mouth area. And you want to take your time when you do this. You don't want to really rush. And what I do is just use my fingers to blend out the edges and to blend it in with my foundation. Actually, I'm using my foundation, not concealer. I'm using my foundation, so forgive me about that. And I hope you guys like my nails. I'm using press-on nails. These are like the best thing ever. It's been a while since I've had press-on nails, and you know, I never really try to keep them on past, I guess, a tutorial. And I kept these on for about 3 days, and they were on there. I took a shower, I cleaned the car and everything, and you know, had some intimate moments where sheets were being pulled and things were being grabbed, and they stayed on. So I'll give these press-on nails a thumbs up. Okay. But as you guys can see, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up cleaning around my mouth area. Then I'm gonna go in with some powder, and I'm using the LA Girl setting powder to set that foundation. So I'm using the sharpest edge of my sponge to give me a clean line around my mouth to kind of set that foundation in place so it doesn't move. Okay. I know I say okay a lot, but it's pretty much one of my favorite things to say whenever I finish a sentence. As you guys could see, I'm adding a bit more of that liquid lipstick in the shade Ribbon from ColourPop. And this is just to brighten up the lip just a bit. And then now for here, well, I'm not going to use my regular red hair, which would be fine. It would work because my hair was pin curled, it was styled, it was ready. But I'm not going to use that. So I have it ready for a wig. Now I'm just going to dust off all that excess powder because we definitely don't need that walking around. It's going to look very strange. Now I'm actually using this straight brush. This is a straight shadow brush from Coastal Scents, and I'm just going to add a bit more mascara because the powder that I used to set under my eye area actually kind of went on my bottom lashes and it made them look dusty. So using the mascara just deepens it up a bit. So now I'm just gonna pop on my wig, which I made with like an adjustable strap, which you guys just see me do that right there. And I'm gonna go ahead and do some video magic and voila. So this is your final look. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Make sure you thumbs up, comment down below, let me know what you think. All information you'll need is in the description box, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button. I love you guys. Bye. Reason she's so far away.